Alright, now let's go pick up the water and start putting in the killing floor. The bad part of that is I have to fight this current to get back there. Alright, take this water out of here. And now we're ready to start construction on the killing floor. And I am going to skip ahead to where I've got the floor level of this taken care of and ready. Okay, the floor is now in, and it was something of an adventure getting it done, because I got the floor all the way across, and then I realized, gee, you didn't allow for the fact that you need to dig down for water trenches. And so then I built another level of floor on here, and then it suddenly occurred to me that there is going to have to be another dig down for water trenches to extend them so that they will flow properly. And so I ended up putting a grand total of 3 layers of cobblestone down, and that took a lot longer than I expected. It's a good thing I did it off camera, I think. And then I got the outer walls built up a little ways, and I've got this inner wall in place, and I have a line of torches extended out in each direction from the central drain hole so that I can keep everything lined up on center the way it's supposed to be. Now, along right here, lined up with the torches, is the center of a platform where there will be lava, and that is 3 wide by 5 long. 2 on either side of the center. Okay, and now here is the first of our trenches. And down there. There will be a water current going through there that will carry item drops to the center and into the item delivery system. So we'll go ahead and dig this out to a total of 8 blocks long. If I can remember to dig the correct block, it's this one. Alright, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then from here, let's see, let's just put some water in there and check it out to make sure it's right. Okay, that's good. And now from here, Dig over here to line up with the central drain hole. And then we dig this down one more block. And I remember to get out of there before I dig it so that I don't end up going down the drain and into my own trap. And dig that one. And it goes right to the drain and down. That's good. Go ahead and take the water out. And we do a similar arrangement over here. Okay, put some water in there to make sure I'm going the right distance. Okay. I believe this will be right. And take this one. And once again, everything goes to the center. Excellent. Now I get to repeat this pattern on all four sides. And I'm going to skip ahead until I have that done. Okay, I've got the water trenches in place now. Took a little bit of figuring out to get things right, because as it turned out, when I actually stopped and recounted my blocks and so on, this wall turned out to be one block too far that way. So I had to build the wall up one block this way, and then take this wall and move it one block over. And then finally everything measured out the way it's supposed to. Now all I have to do is put water at this spot on each of these trenches where they meet for a current that will go down into the center drain. And all four currents should cancel each other out. And let's see, and it's better to do it that way than to drop down a block with the water here. That way you don't have funky problems with currents mixing and so on. It's better to just let the items go to the edge and drop off like they will, and then have a new current to carry it where you want it to go. So I'll drop some water here. And oh, then I fall into my own trap. Ugh. And then drop some here. And then finally here. If I can get over there without falling in. We see that all four currents come to the center, and you have still water there where they all cancel each other out. And items will go in there. Let's see, let's throw some stuff down there. And it all goes down. And now I need to get some lava so that we can start that part of it up. Left myself a little stairwell here to get in and out. And we'll just go down into the branch mine to get the lava. Fortunately, I left a little opening over here so that I can still get back in there. All we have to do is go up a couple of levels, and there is a very handy lava pool. I didn't think it was so handy at the time, but it turns out to be handy now. Someday I'm going to have to get down here and mine all this obsidian. Okay, and I'm going to need a grand total of 12 buckets of lava. So I'll end up having to make a second trip. Okay. Oh, damn, I hate those things. They are a hazard and an annoyance. They're more than just an annoyance. They're an actual hazard. Those things jumping around can push you into lava or wherever. I don't know why I'm going up. Down is actually closer. And this room under here, I'm going to leave it lit up, and I might turn it into some kind of warehouse or something, although it won't be something I'll go to very often because spending a lot of time in there will just cause problems for the mob trap, or at least for the lower levels of it, because I'd be too close. Because they won't spawn if you're within 24 blocks. Okay, now here, I need a wall of glass. I don't suppose it actually has to be glass, but I kind of like the idea. So a wall of glass here to keep the lava from spilling out, making a really hideous, god-awful mess. Now, down the center of this platform, we dump 3 buckets of lava. Oh, no, wait a minute. Stop, stop, stop. And that's why. Lava mixed with water when both are moving equals cobblestone. And that means I have to replace the water in these 2 channels. But first, I need to go get some signs made. And I will be right back when I have them. Okay. I just went up and got a bunch of wood. And I figure I just put together a workbench here. No doubt it will be needed again. And I'll go ahead and crank up some signs. We'll need 3 signs for each water trench, so there'll be a total of 24 signs needed. And I'll have to make some more after a bit, because it looks like my bags are full here. Yeah. Alright. To prevent the problem that you just saw with the lava spilling over, put signs here. Now, you can use ladders. It does have the same effect. However, the reason to use signs as opposed to ladders is that the mobs have a tendency to climb the ladders, and when they climb the ladders, they're climbing right up into the lava, which means that not only will they be killed, but their items will be destroyed. And since their items are the whole point of doing this, there's no sense in letting that happen. You know, over here and get the signs on the other side of this one. Now replace the water. It's a good thing I decided to put a spring in down here. It makes it so much easier. Okay, water currents are going. Now it's time to put the lava in on this one. So we get down 3 buckets of lava, and let's try this again. And like water goes 3 blocks and stops, lava goes, well, water goes 8 blocks and stops, lava goes 3 blocks and stops. And as you can see, the signs are holding it up so it doesn't fall down into the water and make cobblestone, gum up all the plumbing. It holds it up, and it ends up creating a nice little blade, a lava blade, that the mobs will be driven into by a water current coming down this channel. Okay, now get out 3 more signs and get this channel taken care of. Now I'll go over and make some more signs and get the other side of that channel. Always get nervous walking close to lava like that. Looks like I'm going to have to make another run for more wood. I underestimated how much I was going to need. Okay. Here's hoping I can stop this tendency to fall into my own trap. There's something rather unfortunate about that. This is especially important once all of the lava is in place. Okay, glass. And 3 more buckets of lava. There. Now I just have to do that again for the other 2 sides, and I'll be back when it's done. Okay, all 4 lava platforms are now done. And while I was doing those, one of those Minecraft rainstorms got started, of the kind that actually this thing went for an entire day and night cycle before it finally ended. So I decided that I wasn't going to try to record through that because those things are so loud it's hard to even hear yourself think when they're going on. So I took the time to raise the outer wall a few blocks and ready now to put a bit of a roof over this lava, both for safety and also just for it's part of the floor of the next level above. So that's not quite the way I meant to do it. Okay, that's better. This will not only prevent me from stepping into the lava, which is entirely too possible, but the part of it that goes over the edge of the lava and actually goes over the trench, the water trench on the end, will also serve to prevent the mobs from jumping and end up losing their items in the lava. Okay, now I'll need to repeat this on all 4 of these, and then above this goes the ceiling for this part of the structure. And this ceiling is the floor of the trench area for the first spawning floor. It will cover the whole area except for a 3x3 square in each corner, which will be open. That'll be the drop pit, where mobs caught in the water channels from the spawning floors will drop through and then end up down here. Okay, that's good. And before I get this much farther, I need to do something here in the corner. Have to have this shape right here. And there'll be water deposited on it here in the corner, and it will flow to there and to there. Mobs will fall down here, and then the water current will take them into the lava. The other water current will take their items down to the collection spot. So, let's see. Need to get some water. And there's the water. Water current drives them down into the lava. They're toast. And then their items go down the collection drain to be picked up. And now I need to finish this roof, and then this ledge here, as each corner gets its water put in, I'll fill this ledge in with glass. Not just yet here, though. I still have some roof to put in. So I'm going to go ahead and get this roof put in on this, and I'll be back for the first spawning floor. Okay, the killing floor is complete, and now all I have to do is put the ceiling on it, which becomes the spawning floor for the first spawn floor. Now I've moved up here onto this level, and I've left a little notch in the wall that I'm going to be able to use to escape and get out, which I will fill in behind me on my way out. I'll do this corner of it last. But first, I need to go to each section here where the lava is, line up with the torches on the floor, and place a row of blocks here. Which will be the center dividing line. On either side, there will be a water current going towards that pit in the corner. And that will drive the mobs to the pits, which will send them down to the lava. And now for the roof, put a temporary block here, and then start building it out this way. And then after that, we don't need the temporary block there anymore. We'll just get that out. And now it's just a matter of jump up here, rely on shift to not fall, and build this wall across the whole thing. Or actually, a floor, ceiling. Ceiling for the level down below us, the floor for this one. And I'll be back when this is finished off. Okay, I've finished the floor of the first spawning floor, and I went up to resupply with some more cobblestone and get a couple of buckets of water. And we're ready to start on this. Now what I want to do here is make a temporary infinite spring so that I don't have to keep traipsing back upstairs for water. So I'll just lock this in right here and make a spring right here. And now, for example, right here will be one of the water channels. I'll put water here, and you notice when it goes down there, it's not even. So you put water here in this other corner. You can get it to stick. Come on. My mouse is being a little funky. And now here you see the water goes to the edge, but not over. However, mobs, items, anything else will go over the edge. If the water went over the edge, it would create this torrential flood kind of situation that would be a real pain in the butt to deal with. Now, before I go ahead and put water in the rest of these trenches, I need to raise the side up and take those torches down, and then start work on the ceiling for this floor, which will be the floor for the next level up. And of course, this notch here means that this trench here with the spring will be the last one I fill up, the last one that I do before going out and leaving and going to the next level. So I'll go ahead and raise this up a couple of blocks. All the way around. And remove the torches as I go.